Hey friend, I'm waiting for the lag. Hey. Okay, good afternoon slash good morning. I think it's still morning technically. Welcome back to another live stream. It has been a minute, and what I mean by that, it's been more like a month. But if I'm feeling the pressure to do this, then I know you probably are too, which is why we are going with this today. I'm waiting on a quick audio check because we're all good? Okay. We have a new setup again, and we're gonna get started here. So what I am doing today is I am putting 6 meals into the freezer for the busy back to school bustle. And the meals that I am adding to the freezer are all meals that I say cook themselves. So we're gonna do about 15 or 20 minutes of prep work right now, and then all 6 of these meals will cook themselves in the slow cooker or the Instant Pot. I'm giving you a choice. And then I don't have to worry about dinner. I don't know about you, but back to school season is always just madness, and our family is in a unique situation this year as everybody's starting at new schools, and so we have the extra. I just want to create a little bit of extra space beyond school supply shopping and all of that, where dinner's really easy. We can still enjoy dinner as a family while adjusting to all of the new things in our life. And so we're going to get started right now with the prep. If you have not yet downloaded this, it's free to download. It is my Dinner Cooks Itself Party. This again is the slow cooker version. There's an Instant Pot option with some different recipes, but both the Instant Pot and the slow cooker will take care of the cooking for you. All you have to do is take it from the freezer, put it right into the slow cooker or the Instant Pot frozen, and then let the devices take care of the thawing and the cooking for you. So this is completely free to download. We're gonna do this particular prep right here. So it's 3 recipes that we're gonna double to make 6 total meals. We're gonna do 2 Mississippi beef roast, 2 spinach artichoke chicken, and 2 cheesy salsa chicken. We're going to assemble all of the meals right now. When we do a My Freeze Easy prep like this, the My Freeze Easy method has kind of 2 phases to it. The first is what I call ingredient prep. That is opening cans and chopping up vegetables, which we do not have to do today. Mixing up sauces. We are going to mix up the spinach artichoke topping. Y'all, it's spinach artichoke dip plus chicken. It's so good. It's so rich. It's so delicious. You have to, at the very least, make that one. And then after we have all the ingredients ready, we'll then do the actual meal prep. So if you have a minute to stick around, of course you can watch the replay. I'm thinking this will take me about 15 or 20 minutes to do. So we are just gonna jump right in. If you do download the PDF and you want me to mail you some goodies, I have an option for that as well. You'll see that when you go and download the PDF. Of course. It's like when you have toddlers and you need to use the restroom and then they come and find you. Well, when I'm alive, then the doorbell rings and the dogs lose their mind. Pardon us. Okay, we're gonna shift Aru down here. Let's see, we can see the whole countertop. Okay, so in the PDF is the recipes. It also has the shopping lists. It also has all of the step-by-step instructions. So I'm gonna skip to the last 2 pages. This is the ingredient prep. This is the meal prep. So this is what we're working with. We need to warm the spinach. I'm actually gonna skip that step. I'm just gonna keep it frozen. I got the chopped spinach in a bag, so it's already kind of broken up and ready to be mixed together with everything else. I need to open, I'm also using whipped cream cheese because I thought I have cream cheese and I don't, so I'm using whipped instead of 2 blocks, which is fine. It'll be about the same amount. I'm gonna open and drain 2 cans of artichoke hearts, which I'll do first, and then I'm gonna mix all of the topping for that spinach artichoke dip together. So we're gonna just do that right now. I also have labels. We do have the My Freeze Easy system has labels, it has PDFs. You can choose from over 1,000 recipes that are this quick sort of dump style. But they're all designed to do where you can do this prep like this, where it's freezing, prepping ingredients, and then putting the meals together. So let me just so again, we're doing 2 meals worth of each recipe. So 2 cheesy salsa chickens, 2 spinach artichoke chickens, and 2 Mississippi beef roast. So that is what I have for over here. So let me get the artichoke hearts opened. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask away in the comments. I think I can see them. If not, I will answer afterwards. All right, I'm just draining the artichoke hearts for our spinach artichoke, essentially sauce. It's so rich. It's cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, mozzarella, artichoke, a little garlic. We're gonna mix all that to, mozzarella, did I say that? Okay. So, we're gonna mix all this together right here. I think you can see that okay, yeah? Okay, let me grab my spinella. Where are you? Here you are. So this is the whipped cream cheese. It's what I had. I did not mean to use this, but it actually will be nice because it's already fairly softened and it's going to mix really nicely in with everything else that we're adding. Okay, we're gonna do spinach. This is the chopped bag. It's already, if you buy the box, you would need to like warm it up and get it to this place where it's soft and easy to work with. But in this case, it's already broken up. This is gonna be the topping for 2 meals worth. So I'm kind of doubling everything as I go here. And that's how my Frizzizzi works. Everything's already doubled for you. You don't have to worry about doing any math. I try to make this as easy as possible so that you can be set up for success in getting meals into your freezer, especially needed right now with this busy back to school time. Okay, sorry, that cheese got stuck. Okay, so we have our Parmesan, our mozzarella. Can you see? Oh, I need to move that back there. This is going to be one hefty full bowl, and I am here for it. All right, garlic, y'all. I've made this enough times. I'm just kind of eyeballing here. 2 tablespoons of garlic for the 2 meals worth, and then we're going to do 4 cups of mozzarella. I need to start mixing this. This is a mountain. You probably can't tell, but it's like overflowing the bowl. All right, let's start mixing this together. I'm just going to kind of toss. Try and get that whipped cream cheese to incorporate with the cheeses, the spinach. Can you just like imagine your favorite spinach artichoke dip? Because that's basically what this is here. And then slow cooking and melting to perfection with some chicken, and that's your dinner. It's like, this is gonna become your new favorite. It's so rich and so delicious. We usually serve it with either rice or dinner rolls, kind of depending on what I've got. And sometimes with another vegetable. I mean, there's a lot of spinach already in here, but we love like broccoli and green beans, so I might serve it with a little bit of that too. Just this really rich, delicious sauce. So it just takes a minute to incorporate all this. And once we're finished with this, we're essentially done with the ingredient prep. The other meals are what I call like a dump dinner, where we're just dumping ingredients together. We don't have to like pre-cook or even mix anything. So phase 1 of this is pretty much done. Again, when we do my Frizzizzi meals and prep sessions like this, it's ingredient prep, which is what you see there. And then we start assembling the meals together. So since I have this right here, I'm just gonna go ahead with the spinach artichoke chicken. So I'm gonna open those bags. They've got their labels. The labels have instructions, space for dates, so you can know when you had it or put it into the freezer. I'm gonna get my bag holders. I mentioned earlier, if you missed it, there is an option to order these after you sign up for the free PDF. You don't have to, it's completely optional, but they sure do make it handy for getting into the freezer. These we have available in our shop as well. If you just want to grab them from the shop, they're in the Erin store. So we're going to do 2 at a time. Again, that's how my Frizzizzi is formatted, set up. The math is all done for you. So we're going to start with chicken, which is right behind me. I'm going to do, these are fairly large chicken breasts. So I'm going to do 2 large chicken breasts into each baggie. And then, hello, Erin. Come on, hands. There we go. And that way, this will be plenty of chicken for us. And of course, this gorgeous topping that we just made is going to go right over the top. Let's see. Again, 2 meals. Every recipe that we have is doubled in the system, in the PDF. There is an option for you to, make the meal. Ooh, I'm going to trim that. I don't always trim my chicken, but this one I'm going to trim. There we go. What was I saying? The system is doubled up. Okay, so everything is doubled up. So each recipe we double. I made that way harder than it needed to be with this packaging like this. I was trying to keep it neat and tidy. So it's all doubled up so that it's really easy for you to make the most. It's all about efficiency is my jam. So we're gonna do half of this sauce into each baggie with the chicken. This is the spinach artichoke chicken. So good, it is just to die for. It just took us a few minutes to whip up this sauce, and then we're just going to evenly divide it into the 2 bags, and then we're going to seal them up, and we can freeze them just like this. We will take it from frozen directly into the slow cooker. I love freezer to slow cooker meals because you don't need to thaw them out completely. As long as you cook them on low for at least 8 hours, that is enough time on the food safety level, if you will, to thaw the chicken and cook your meal through. We have lots and lots of freezer to slow cooker meals in the MyFreezeezy app. Lots and lots. I want you to try this now. I want you to see me prepping live in my kitchen, and I want you to give it a try. We chose these recipes because they're the most popular and just so delicious. We have lots of different types of recipes as well. I'm very mindful and aware of dietary restrictions and grocery prices, so we have recipes based on meat type, so that if like chicken's on sale, you can make a bunch of chicken meals for the freezer. If beef roast is on sale, you can make a bunch of beef roast meals, that kind of a thing. And I'm also mindful of dietary restrictions because we have some of our own, and I know there are lots of different types out there. So we have keto and paleo, Whole30, gluten-free, dairy-free. We have all kinds of different options. All right, we're gonna continue along the chicken lines and do the next recipe, which is cheesy salsa chicken. This is super simple. It's chicken, salsa, and taco seasoning. And at the end of the cooking cycle, we will then add some cheese and sour cream to the meal. I don't like to slow cook sour cream that long, so we're gonna add it at the end of the cooking cycle. So this is really simple. Again, all we need to do is add the chicken now, and then we don't have to worry about, or we add the chicken, the taco seasoning, and then there's a note on the label to add the sour cream and cheese later, and it just makes that cheesiness after it is cooked through in the slow cooker. It's super, super delicious and so fast and simple on the prep side now. Okay, chicken right in, just like we did before. Why is this so hard to open today? Okay, so we're gonna do, again, 2, I might do 3, just use up this package to see how many are in here. Maybe 2.5 actually. Oh no, this is 4, that's what I thought. I thought I counted right. Don't you like it when things work out? All right, so that's that. And then we're gonna have our 2 taco seasonings. You can do homemade. I love homemade taco seasoning. I don't have enough made right now, so I'm just gonna use some packets. 1 packet into each bag, and then about a cup of salsa into each bag. So I'm gonna do the seasoning first. I wish I had enough. I'm out of 2 seasonings that I'm like Oh, and I'm also out of sugar. Like, how do you, I guess you run out of these things, right? I feel like I normally keep a better tab of like inventory in here, especially common things like that. But I'm out of chili powder and I'm out of onion powder, which is why I can't make more homemade taco seasoning. And I'm out of sugar, white sugar. I guess I can hit up the neighbors if I need to. Okay, I'm gonna just do a tiny swirl of water. I do that with marinara, but I add a little tiny bit of water just to swirl out the rest. It's not gonna affect the recipe in the end, that little tiny bit of water. All right, so those two are done. So we have 4 of 6 recipes finished. 2 spinach artichoke chickens are done. 2 cheesy salsa chickens are done. We will add sour cream and cheese to that later to make it cheesy. And then we're gonna move on to the beef roast. But before we do, I'm gonna answer Kylie's question. This is gonna be feeding 4. The cheesy salsa chicken, we're not doing any side dishes here. You'll have to do side dishes on your own. I offer suggestions that I think would pair nicely. But what is portioned here is for 4 adult servings. In the My Freeze Easy app, there is the option to adjust to 2 servings, 4, 6, or 8 servings. And the software, essentially, the website, will adjust all of the serving sizes and numbers for the shopping list, the recipes, and everything based on your serving size. But what is in the free PDF download is set to 4 adult servings. Thank you, that's a great question. Okay, last is going to be beef roast, which I have 2 round roasts here. That was what was cheapest. Normally chuck roast is cheapest, but this week it was round roast, so that's what I have. So we're gonna add that in here and roast. This base is fairly skinny, so we'll see how we can fit this roast in here. I'm actually gonna just set it in very carefully. I'm gonna set this in sideways. Perfect. Okay, this is the Mississippi beef roast. This is such a great recipe. It's super simple. It's only a couple of ingredients, and you are going to love the end result, especially after it has been slow cooked and nice. It shreds beautifully. You can make all of these in the Instant Pot as well. We also have the Instant Pot version, which has some different recipes. You can see all of that on that download page. If you click on the link where it says free PDF download, it'll take you to the My Freeze Easy website and give you more information about all of this. But that is, all of these you can do slow cooker to Instant Pot as well. All right, so this one is super simple. I'm like doing this from memory because I've done these so many times. They're so helpful and useful, but this is where we are now. We're still working our way through. We have 4 meals finished and we're gonna do 2 more, which is the Mississippi beef roast. So we have our roast in here, and now I need to add ranch, pepperoncini, and pepper. So I'm gonna do the pepper and ranch together. I have a giant canister of ranch because that's the cheapest way for me to do that. And I am going to, I can't find my tablespoon. I jumped on the Crocs bandwagon. Can you see my little lilac Crocs? And I have an I love coffee, the beach, dogs, tacos, and avocados. So fun. I don't know why. Anywho, yay for Crocs. All right, so we're gonna do a teaspoon of pepper, and I want that right on the beef. It's gonna give it a little bite. It's not spicy, it's just a bite. And then I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of ranch. Again, we want that to get right on the beef. This adds such great flavor. And then our last ingredient is the pepperoncini peppers. And there's 2 choices, essentially. We have sliced or whole, and it does not matter which one you use. You will need to drain off any liquid. I'm going to actually do 1 of each because I need to I want to use up what's here in these jars. So I'm going to just pull out, I'm not going to drain it, I'm just going to pull out with my fork. These whole peppers are going to go in this one. So the pepperoncini peppers, the ranch adds that great ranch flavor, a little tiny bit of creaminess. The pepperoncini peppers add a tang, if you will. It's not a super spicy tang. It's got a little bit of a little bit of kick. It's really not a lot, friends. Don't like let this fool you. There are different levels. This was a medium heat. The slices are milder, but it's just like, it's not even, it's more tangy than an olive. It's not, it's got a little bite to it, almost like a horseradish, but not like nasal horseradish. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm trying to describe it without, it's just, and it complements everything really nicely. The tang with the ranch and the pepper and the beef, it just ends up fantastic meal option. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the rest of what's in here. It's a lot of little tiny scraps at this point. There we go. I think I got the last of it. So we have a whole pepperoncini, we have a sliced. We're after the tangy flavor here, friends. That's what we're after. Okay, let me do a really quick like how-to with these as far as getting them from the freezer into the slow cooker. It's really simple to do. You can slow cook from frozen. So I'm gonna just freeze all of these together. I'm gonna kind of like flatten them out as best I can. It's a little hard to do with like a round roast, but I'm gonna kind of flatten them out. I'll show you in a second. I'll line them all up for you. And then what we can do is take them, what I will do is I will fill up a large bowl. I'll show you in a second. I'm gonna demonstrate this for you. I will fill up a large bowl with just room temperature water. You don't want it to be hot, you want it to be room temp. Fill up a large bowl with room temp water, or maybe like halfway, and then you'll place the frozen meal into the water for about 5 minutes. And that, what that does is that does a quick thaw, and it'll thaw enough to get the meal thawed out enough to get the ingredients a little separated from the container, whether you're using a baggie like this or a silicone bag. And that way you can transfer what I call the frozen ball of delicious, take it out of the water, you know, you open it up, and then you can essentially transfer everything frozen into the slow cooker and then turn it on low for 8 hours and just let the slow cooker cook. It's literally 2 minutes of hands-on time, getting it into the water, getting it out of the water and out of the bag and into the slow cooker. Super fast. That's why these work so well in this busy back to school season, because they're literally that hands off. Okay, so let's recap. Let me set all this out for you guys. Let's see. We have 2 Mississippi beef roasts. We're gonna cook them just like that. We're gonna then shred up that meat, serve it with whatever you want on the side. Mashed potatoes would be really great. Like quartered or halved roasted potatoes would also be really great. Veggies, whatever veggie you like. So again, the side dishes are kind of up to you. Can you guys see that okay? So that's this. Slow cook on low for 8 hours, shred up, and you have everything that you need for the main part of your meal. The other one is going to be cheesy salsa chicken. We're going to do the same thing, thaw in the water, quick thaw. You can thaw it in the fridge overnight too, but I always forget to do that. So quick thaw. Then you can take it and put it frozen into the slow cooker, low for 8 hours, and then you can add in the cheese and sour cream at the end of the cooking cycle. You can either shred it up or kind of slice it however you like, and then serve it. Affordable side dishes like rice, a side salad, broccoli, green beans, easy, simple. Like a corn black bean salad would be really good too. Something like that as a side. Spinach artichoke chicken, same exact story, friend. This freezer to slow cooker business is so great. It's so easy. That's why I'm featuring all of them here in this download that you can download. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to let this cook on low for 8 hours from frozen. And then I usually like kind of I'll cut the chicken in half and kind of break up into servings that way. Scoop out some of that delicious spinach artichoke dip that's going to cook right on top of that chicken. It's so fabulous and so yummy. So that's that. We have 3 of these recipes. You can see they're doubled to make 6 total meals. I am all set for the rest of August, getting through the busy back to school bustle. Oh my gosh, it's just insanity is coming our way, friends, and I want to be prepared. I want you to be prepared as well. So you can download this. That's why we have this available for you to free to try. This is the slow cooker version. There is one that is set up for you if you want to do these as instant pot meals. I have all of those details over on that page. You should see the link in the comments. You should also see a link in the caption or description of this video. And then you can check this out, get these downloaded, give it a try in your kitchen. You can prep alongside with me. That's why I do these live preps like this, so that you can prep these meals alongside. And then you have, I'm gonna switch camera view, here we go, hi. Then you have an easy, you can see how this works. You can see how easy this is gonna be to put together in your kitchen. That's what we are here to do, not only through the busy back to school season, but also all year round. That is what My Freeze Easy is designed to do and to help you. I use it every single month, and I want you to as well. So I want you to give it a try now, and then we'll talk again later more about My Freeze Easy. If you have any other questions, drop them here in the comments, and happy back to school. We got this. We've got meals prepared. We are ready to go. Now, I think I've got one more school supply to order. I think I gotta go do that today too. And then I think we're in good shape here. So yay for this, getting this finished. Yay for you for watching and learning. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.